Okay, I'll give you an example with myself. That when I sit for I always sit in the evening. I spend some time in the evening, just when the sun is setting and the moon is rising. So that evening time, I always spend it with myself. Even if I get 5 minutes of peace, I want to keep that peace with myself. So that is the time I sit in my temple area where I have where my idols that I pray to are present, and I sit there, and whatever I'm chanting, I'm remembering the meanings of those chants. Whether it's Sri Krishna, I remember the form of Krishna, and I try to the difficulties that Krishna had in life, and how he grew up with those, and how he conquered those difficulties, and how when I am dealing with different things in life, and how when we all deal with different things of life, sometimes like we dust the dust off, that chant becomes that dusting, you just, it's kind of a aura cleansing. So charging is that, it is kind of an aura cleansing. It's kind of, it purifies you in a way that, okay, whatever that is happening, it is around me. Whatever the moment is, whatever the commotion is, that is outside. But within me, I am there. I'm not lost. I'm not away from myself, and I'm not going off track, or I'm not sidetracked. So, like that. So charging is exactly, it's like dusting off anything.
So it's kind of charging the power to be connected to the light, something like that.
Yes. Throw a stone into the water. For the water to get still also, it needs time. So in that time, I feel that rather than doing anything, rather than going overboard with my thoughts, because we have been always trained like that, fight or flight. So rather than being in that situation, I feel that it is more useful if I do some chanting, because when we chant, we increase the waves of the body, the alpha waves that we talk about. When those alpha waves are, they rise, automatically something works, that it gives you a clearer perspective. It gives you a clearer vision of how you want what you want. And recently also, just about 3 days back, a situation came in front of me, which was like a very strong kind of a thing. And it was, I felt like, it was just like, what is this? 2 minutes, 2 days, I just want to be with myself and everything. And when that situation, when I was listening to it, I felt that no. I'm not the situation, I am myself. I'm not the ocean, I am the ocean, I'm not the wave. And believe me, I think for the third or the fourth time, I did not react, and I responded. Because all I did in that moment, when I heard it, all I did in that moment was, oh Shri Krishna, oh Lord, whatever situation I am, when you could lift the mountain with your little finger and save your friends and family and neighbor, my problem is nothing, not even that big as a stone for you maybe, but it is big as a mountain for me at the moment. And you need to lift it with your little finger so I can take refuge in your grace. And only I was just thinking this. And just with that thought also, I remained that ocean. The waves kept, for about half an hour, the waves kept on going up and down, but it did not affect me. And I was listening to the other person, I was listening also to myself, and I felt so good, Chi, because if I would have reacted, I would have walked out of the room being guilty later, because I'm not that person, I'm not that reaction. Because I responded. I walked out of the room feeling so good about myself that yes, I have faith in myself. So this comes when we have that practice of chanting. And it can be any chant, anything. It just does not have to be, it can even be Om also. Or it can be even that I am that light, or Tattvamasi, or Aham Brahmasmi, anything. But because when you keep on repeating something, it becomes yours. So because I make it a habit to find that also 5 minutes of time, peace for myself, slowly, because of my grandmother's words this time, I try to take it within and not focus. Already that is within because it is there only. But because sometimes, life, we live, we face consequences where sometimes we lose our calm and composure. And that is okay. It is not wrong because we are humans. So to err is human, but to forgive is God. So which is why I feel that the charging up is required. It is very important.